Warplanes, troop carriers, and special operations aircraft are quietly moving into the Caribbean. According to the Wall Street Journal, the United States is expanding its military posture near Venezuela, signaling a sharp escalation in tensions between Washington and Caracas. The report says the buildup includes special operations aircraft and military transport planes, tracked through open-source flight data and confirmed by U.S. officials. The deployments are intended to give Washington additional military options against Venezuela, even though no specific operation has been publicly announced. At least 10 CV-22 Osprey tilt-rotor aircraft linked to U.S. Special Operations units have reportedly flown into the Caribbean from bases inside the continental United States. In addition, several C-17 cargo aircraft are said to have transported troops and equipment to Puerto Rico on Monday, according to officials cited by the Wall Street Journal. U.S. Southern Command has declined to comment on the reported troop movements, citing operational security. The White House and the Department of War have also not responded publicly to questions about the deployments. The reported military buildup comes as President Donald Trump intensifies pressure on Venezuela's government. Trump has ordered a blockade of oil tankers entering or leaving Venezuela, accusing Caracas of stealing U.S. energy assets and infrastructure. The U.S. president has warned that Venezuela could face what he described as the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America, unless those assets are returned. Trump has also refused to rule out air or land strikes. Over the past week, U.S. forces have seized 2 Venezuelan oil tankers in international waters, claiming the vessels violated U.S. sanctions. Authorities in Caracas have condemned the seizures as piracy, accusing Washington of pursuing regime change in order to gain control of Venezuela's vast oil reserves. The escalating confrontation is now drawing international concern. Russia has criticized both the tanker seizures and the U.S. naval blockade, warning of catastrophic consequences for regional stability and maritime security. China has also urged restraint. With U.S. military assets moving into position and diplomatic tensions rising, the standoff over Venezuela is entering a dangerous new phase with global implications.
I've been expecting a different kind of announcement today, hearing your Secretary of War and Secretary of State here. You mentioned strikes on land in Venezuela more than 15 times, even now just in your recent remarks. Why should Maduro take your threats seriously? And
he can do whatever he wants.
What's your end game?
Maduro?
What's your end game?
There's no answer. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, we have a massive armada formed, the biggest we've ever had, and by far the biggest we've ever had in South America. He can do whatever he wants. It's all right. Whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do something, if he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough.
You just referenced the lower amount of illegal drugs that are coming by sea, and you just said that you're going to start that same program on land soon. Are you just referring to Venezuela, or are you referring to other countries in Latin America?
Anywhere drugs are pouring in, anywhere, not just Venezuela.
Ya no queremos más piratas en el Caribe, familia de bien.
Pirates on motorcycles, a city on edge, and a fresh flashpoint in the Caribbean. Dozens of motorcyclists dressed as pirates flooded the streets of Caracas. The reason? They were staging a dramatic protest against US President Donald Trump's order to seize Venezuelan oil tankers under what Washington calls a blockade of sanctioned oil vessels moving in and out of Venezuela.
Venezuela, and we have come out to repudiate the Caribbean's chief pirate who is now stealing the oil of all Venezuelans because it rightfully belongs to us. Today we stand here declaring to the entire world that these iron horses, which are present here, are ready for the defense of our homeland in absolutely any circumstance or moment that may arise.
We call for peace, but we are also fully prepared to defend it and to take up arms to defend our own people.
Meanwhile, Venezuela's Interior, Justice and Peace Minister, Diosdado Cabello, escalated the rhetoric sharply, issuing a direct warning to Trinidad and Tobago. Speaking at an event at the Police Coordination Centre in La Guaira on Monday, Cabello accused Trinidad and Tobago of allowing its territory to be used by the United States for military operations targeting Venezuela. This while stressing that Venezuela has always lived in peace and does not seek conflict. Cabello warned Caracas will not remain passive if attacked.
The empire, sooner rather than later, I truly hope it's very, very soon it will disappear. It absolutely must disappear for the good of all humanity. If not, humanity will head straight for disaster, for tragedy. It will descend into barbarism because imperialism is completely unbridled. Indeed, imperialism knows no bounds. It has no limits. Imperialism blackmails with its sheer force, with its immense power. President Nicolas Maduro, our brother president, he called us.
We honestly don't get involved with anyone. This community knows its own path, knows what we must do. We don't depend, fortunately, on anyone, on no one. We depend on what we ourselves are capable of doing. And then a comprehensive series of exercises was implemented across all of the various locations. We listened to that particular lady from Trinidad who simply cannot seem to escape from her perpetual alcoholic haze.
Yes, for not to say more, they are using Trinidad against Venezuela, exploiting its territory against Venezuela. Those people don't agree with it. They come here and make themselves at home as if it were their own house and it has to be their home.
We have we have always lived in peace. Venezuela doesn't fight with anyone, but they leave us no alternative. If Trinidad lends its territory to attack Venezuela, we have to respond. We have no other choice to prevent them from attacking us. You see things, and one takes notes and makes calls and speaks and acts.
Indignant, deeply indignant, dear Mayor, our community is indignant and upset by the accusations being leveled against us, but also deeply troubled by the brazen theft of boats that have departed from Venezuela. It's outright robbery. It's nothing but piracy. It's the privateering license. They want to tell the world they have to be the police of the entire universe, for God's sake.